Bro, this week, college football week 2, number 11 Texas at number 3 Alabama. Roll Tide, bro. Right now, Alabama's favored by 7 points. This matchup, above all, this is going to be the matchup of the week. Remember last year, Texas damn near beat Alabama. Now for Bryce Young doing his thing, balling out on them boys. And Quinn Ewers had left the game. He got hurt in last year's game, but a lot of people try to make the argument he don't get hurt, then Texas don't lose no matter what. Different game, different environment. It was in Texas last year. It's in Alabama this year. But Texas just won versus Rice 37-10. Bama just beat Mid-Tennessee 56-7, bro. Can't really compare the first games, but this is what we got here, man. Bro, what's your initial thought on this game, bro? What are we going to expect? What's going to happen, man? Talk to me.
Let me tell you. Texas and Alabama, man, is going to be a freaking barn burner. Alabama lost 2 games for the first time, bro, and I don't know how long, bro. Nick Saban is not going for that stuff no more, man. 2-a-days, 3-a-days, 4-a-days. Man, these guys going to be well-oiled machines, bro.
You said, Sam, they got to sleep standing up?
Bro, man, I'm telling you, for real, sleep upside down or something, bro. For real, like vampires, man, because Nick Saban is not having that stuff, bro. You're not about to put any blemishes on his record, bro. Texas is really nice this year, man. For real, they're number 11 this year, man. They're ranked. I like what they got going on with the defense, man. It's really nice over there, man. Like you said, Quinn Ewers, man, it did his thing. I think he had like 3 touchdowns or whatever in the game versus Rice, which is decent. You know, Alabama got a new quarterback now. They got the black quarterback, Jalen Milroe, man. He had 5 touchdowns. He had 3 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns. So he's the dual threat. Man, I think this is what Alabama really needs to take that stuff up a notch, bro. They need that dual quarterback or whatever that can actually run, because, you know, everybody, they got drop back quarterbacks, man, since the beginning, bro, of Alabama, bro. Like, I don't know any time that Saban's even really had a black quarterback like that, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like Tua, but I don't know if that counts. You know, he wasn't a dual threat like that anyway. He wasn't a dual threat. So, like I say, he's switching it up with the quarterback, the dual threat quarterback, man. They got the running game going on. And the thing about Texas, bro, they gotta find a replacement for Bijan Robinson, bro. And that's not easy to do at all. You know, so you lose a significant part of your offense and you put it on the quarterback now, and it's gonna be tough time, especially in Alabama, bro. So I'm liking Alabama, dog, all the way on this one. Like, it's no case for Texas to even be close to what they did last year. You know, that Texas crowd, man, had that shit jumping, bro, out there in
Yeah,
Texas.
they did. They was going crazy out there.
They was going crazy, bro. And like I say, one missed sack away from getting that stuff going, bro. You know, Bryce Young was an awesome phenomenon in itself, bro. You know, so it is what it is, bro. It is what it is, but I like Alabama to freaking win this shit.
One key thing we got to keep in mind here is Alabama defensive backs Malachi Moore and Jalen Key are both considered day-to-day headed into this big game. That's 2 of their starting defensive backs. Saban won't really comment on too much whether they're going to play or not, but this could be huge. But yeah, these is two whole new looking teams, man. Obviously, you got Jahmyr Gibbs from Bama and Bryce Young from Bama and Bijan Robinson for Texas, all being top 10, 12 picks in the draft. So teams are trying to rebuild, find themselves. I will tell you what, this is a game I would not bet on. I would not bet on a game of this magnitude. This game is going to be a bloodbath, bro. They're going to be taking shots at each other. It's going to get lethal. It's going to be vicious. It's going to be a lot of hard hitting. It's going to be a lot of hustling. There's going to be a lot of chippiness from these 2 teams, because both these teams want this win. You know, Quinn Ewers looking strong on the Texas side. Xavier Worthy, dude, wide receiver for Texas. He was supposed to come to Michigan, bro. And every time I see him ball out, I'm like, man, this dude would have just been perfect in Michigan's offense, boy. But he had 7 catches last week, 90 yards. He's a stud, bro. And he's a player that needs to be accounted for at all times when you're out there. Jalen Milroe is a nice player for Alabama, their quarterback, but I don't know about that you pass it, you run it type shit. You know what I mean? Having him run the entire offense, it almost shows lack of weapons to me.
Mm-hmm.
And with it being Bama, I know that's crazy. I know
Right.
y'all got weapons. Y'all got people we haven't even heard of. They could
Oh,
probably go
bro.
out there and
And
rush
they
for
depth, it doesn't
200,
even
and
matter. Yeah, it doesn't even
it's
matter, bro.
insane.
You
So
won't hear of him until he starts, you know? But that's how they do that stuff.
I gotta go Alabama to win this game too, because I'm not buying into Texas hype just yet. If Texas wins this game in Alabama, dude, I will tell you, they're gonna have to be seriously, seriously considered to achieving and accomplishing big things this year.
Yeah.
This will be their year, their window to do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't give it to them yet, bro. I gotta go with Bama because Bama have been the top dogs or one of the top dogs for so long, and I don't even remember the last time Texas has beat Alabama. To be honest with
Mm-mm.
you,
Me
they
neither.
don't lose games like that, man. They
They're gonna
don't lose
cover
games like that. Ooh, the seven. What was it, 7 right now? What's the line at?
7. I think it's 7. I'm not sure.
I don't like him to cover. If that shit's 7, I don't like him to cover, dude. Yeah, Alabama's favored by 7 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. That's too much.
Closer. Yeah.
Too much for
Mm-hmm.
me. I would take Texas to cover that spread, but I take Alabama to win the game. But I would take Texas to cover that if I had to pick one. But yeah, it's too much, man.
And the second game that we talking about today, man, we got the Utah Utes versus Baylor. Ooh, Baylor lost to Texas Tech last week with TJ Finley going for 298 and 4 total touchdowns. A lot of people wasn't expecting that, but man, Baylor is not defensively sound at all. And Utah, they just had the big win against the Gators, and they're having quarterback troubles right now, but they look like they got that stuff going on as well. Defensively, they're looking good. Man, I think Utah is going to win in Baylor.
Utah, I expected a lot of I thought Utah was gonna fall off a lot more than what they were.
Mm-hmm.
But it's week 1 last week was, so I don't want to completely totally overreact because that's what I think I tend to do a lot of after seeing 1-2 games, whatever. We just go based off of what we seen, bro, and we got to be honest about it. I felt like that game, the first game versus Florida, I think that was more about bad Florida Gators than good Utah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me they're that much good. And that what was the final score? What, 24-11?
24-11. Mm-hmm.
And they played their second and third string quarterbacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
that was more about bad Florida Gators, the stupid penalties, the how the hell you gonna have 2 people wearing the same exact goddamn numbers that both play special teams? They're both play like that's stupid, dumb, ridiculous, nonsense coaching errors, bro.
Right.
Like that's unbelievable. It's inexcusable. It should never happen at that level. So I just felt like that was more bad Gator than good Utah. Utah is good, and they will be a good team, especially Cam Rising, dude. Sky's the limit for them. I don't think they're gonna go to no college football playoffs
No, nothing
and
like
do
that.
anything, but they definitely got a shot to go
That's
though. If Cam
surprising.
Rising,
Yeah, that's
they could
surprising.
surprise some people. But
Right.
if you're Baylor and you lose to Texas State
Right.
right off rip,
42-31.
42-31, you just
Yeah.
lose a game to Texas State, bro. Like I can't do nothing with that for you, bro. I can't say nothing about that. You lost to a Texas State team who should have never even been considered. Baylor has not been the same since that Art Briles shit, bro. They just haven't.
Right.
Since that whole ordeal, that scandal and all that shit happened, they've not been the same. Last time I remember them being relevant, I think it was even before that when RG3 was there.
RG3. You're right.
Like, what is we talking about here? Baylor is gonna get the fucking dog walked on them by Utah. I don't give a shit if it's their 4th-string quarterback playing, bro. Utah's favored by 8. Give me Utah by 10. I'll take it gladly. But no, they covered at 8 points though. I would take them at like an alternate 6.5 just for a 7-point spread. That's what I would do. But yeah, that's Baylor don't impress me, bro.
Right.
They do not impress me. They've
That defense
not looked
too
impressive.
awful. Right. You can't stop nothing. TJ Finley, bro, like I say, like that man was freaking going off, dog. I was watching the highlights on that game, man. TJ Finley was going off. Crazy. Like, man, I'm supposed to be here for real.
You're right. Yeah, there's a couple picks for us right off rip, man. We got Bama beating Texas, both of us. And we got Baylor losing again to Utah
Utah.
this
Yep.
Saturday.